All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another experiential talk, which will be all about modernized support functions at ValueLabs with ServiceNow. Well, Adnan Jimmy, the AVP Automation and Consulting, the IT Service Management ValueLabs, is going to join us. And Adnan, here's handing over the strings of the conversation to you.
Thanks, Shika. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to talk about our journey as Value Labs. How did we modernize our functions, our support functions specifically, both for us internally as Value Labs and for our customers using ServiceNow? Before that, let me quickly introduce who we are, what Value Labs is all about. So we are an organization today who have 6,500 plus employees. We have around 200 plus customers. We've been into this particular business for the last 24 years and come with a client NPS, a net predictor score of 84, as well as with an employee net predictor score of 62, which is much above the industry standards today. We are also one of the number one digital technology award winners this year. We spread across 17 countries and 31 offices across the globe. What we do? Well, we do product development, software modernizations, too much into DevSecOps, data strategy, data engineering. We're into digital business, quality, design, UX and UI being our biggest strength, followed by QA and testing. And we also serve on cognitive operations. So today, as Value Labs, being a global technology solution company, we do a lot of business in terms of services, providing and building custom applications and its support to our customers. We have multiple practices today in our organizations, around about 16 different practices, of which ServiceNow is one among it, which we've recently started. Now, why did we choose ServiceNow, and how are we catering to our customers with this, as well as how are we dealing with this particular journey within our organization? So we initially, when we started our journey as Value Labs, we had a lot of issues in terms of using our internal tool, using a different multiple ticketing tools, mainly to raise our incidents, service requests, problem, change tickets, etc. Different departments, different support functions using different tools, like my HR using a different tool, payroll using a different one, finance using a different one, administrative facilities using a different tool. So at one point of time, as industry as well as our customers, a lot of them started thinking that, do we need really so many tools? And when we talk about multiple tools, multiple investment we are talking about, what about security? What about the industry standards? What about the automations that we have been hearing since morning today? Everyone talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning. How do I get that flavor? And is there like a one-stop shop that I can go ahead and bring in? And this is where we found ServiceNow, ideally one of those enterprise tools that is helping us out with each of these. So what are the various functions that actually helped us out from moving, say, or getting onto this particular journey? So there were a couple of challenges that we had. One was an internal challenge and other was an external challenge. From an internal challenge perspective, we've invested in multiple tools. Each of these tools comes with a different cost, different term period. Some of them we have signed a contract for a year. Some of them we have signed it for 3 years, 5 years. Would it be an easy switch for me? How do I go ahead and save my money there? And then on the other hand, well, I'm looking at an organization which is like a 6,500 plus users. Is it easy for us to go ahead and switch them there? We are also into service industries, which means whenever we sell any of our services, any of our applications that we have sold to our customers, we also go ahead and provide them services on those. Would it be easy for those customers to adopt our tool and get in touch with us in case of an issues or subscriptions or anything else that they are looking for? So we have to look at each of these streams and then also see that I need one single tool that cut across each of my departments like HR, finance, etc. This is where ServiceNow came handy to us. And today, not just adopting ServiceNow internally for Value Labs, we are also catering to our customers. As on date, what we also saw is that luckily we had around 30 to 35% of our customers already using ServiceNow. And fortunately, we had a lot of our employees already into this. So of 6,500, close to 700 to 800 of our employees are already using ServiceNow and catering to our customers using their tool. So it was an easy switch for us. Most importantly, one of the best enterprise tool, because we get flavor of not just service management but also of other department. We were able to do it since everyone comes with a subscription model. Like I can start with service management, I can then jump on to HR, later I can jump on to say IT operations, I can jump on to finance, more on the facility side of it. I'm looking for a project management tool. So I have different subscriptions. So say one of my tool investment comes to an end after a year, another one comes after 2 years, I have an easy switch. But until then, what do? Do I still manage multiple tools? Well, I also get an option of integrating it with ServiceNow. I'm able to integrate each of these tools with ServiceNow, and I'm able to go ahead and cater to those customers using both the tools. Use the ticketing tool or use the enterprise tool to go ahead and log incidents, any kind of a request, catalog, give them the self-service portal experience, give them the mobile experience, give them a separate interface for them which looks dedicated. Well, this customer is fully dedicated, I've got the entire support for them organized. And then using some of its modern features like cloud, AI, ML, I'm able to take care of these. Now, what about industry standards? Well, it does take care of a lot of industry standards. Specifically, if I have to talk about ISO 20000, ISO 9001 from a quality perspective, if I have to talk about, is it following the ITIL framework? Yes, it does. What about GDPR for our European customers? Well, it does. Uh, is it a tool that I have to invest a lot into it? Is it a tool where hosting would become really a challenge for me? Well, it's a cloud-based tool. It gives you multiple options, which country you want to go ahead and host. You can select that and you could host there, keep your backup servers of your choice again in which country you would like to go ahead and host. So some of these actually help us to cater our customers also coming from different locations across the globe. So some of these features really helped us out, and we saw a lot of them talking about chat features, which is becoming the norm going forward. Everyone wants to have that. Well, we want to cut down on our cost. We want to come out with a cost optimization model. We want to come out where we are able to use more and more AI and ML feature and also do some predictions so that we personalize with our customers, we personalize with our end users. And these are some of the interfaces that it gives us. So using the virtual agent, and then there are also people who would say that, hey, enough, I am really not getting every query of my answered. Is there a way that I can talk to a live agent? Well, here it gives us an easy interface where whenever you want to switch, you have an option of getting in touch with a live agent through Connect Chat, and then you talk to them. Now, coming about various automations, cost cutting model, cost optimization, specifically, if I have to talk about what is it that we have? Well, if I have to talk about from an end user perspective, from a support user perspective, from a platform based perspective, everything is persona based. So we are able to do multiple things. We are able to go ahead and use the chatbot, provide a self-service portal to our end users, to our customers, to our vendors, suppliers. So have a separate one. I am an organization who has field services, like say our telecom organization. We have few of our customers who come from that. We have few of our customers who are from the medical industries, and now they want to go ahead and have an app where they can book doctor's appointment. Do I have such those interface as well? Well, I do have appointment booking, which I can go ahead and do. I do have field service management where I'm able to book appointment, where a field engineer can visit someone's place, look into their issues, solve them. Is this directly connected to the ticket? If someone is raising a ticket, maybe my field engineer is on the run. I also want to locate where are they right now, which will be the nearest location or the nearest customer they could go ahead and attend to. Well, I'm also able to go ahead and integrate this with the Google navigation tool, and then I'm able to go ahead and track that and give them. So a lot of persona based stuff that I'm able to go ahead and do it. From a support user perspective, I can create a separate workspace. I'm able to do an auto assignment, bring in some smart notifications, ensure that I am able to go ahead and do auto detections, auto resolutions, both for my customers as well as for my end users. From a platform-based perspective, since we are spread across the globe, we are catering to multiple customers. We are also looking at a multilingual support. Can I support them in multiple languages? Yes, I'm able to go ahead and do that. And with its modern features, specifically the virtual agent, predictive intelligence, and performance analytics, I'm also able to go ahead and do some predictive intelligence in terms of, hey, what is the staffing that I require at any given point of time? What are the technologies that we see that I would need to hire resources who need to support to my customers? Where is the maximum demand coming in from? And we are able to set our strategies according to these predictive intelligence. So a lot of insights that what we are able to get from each of these features, advanced features, and then easy to go ahead and bring in the newer modules, because these features would cut across all modules, not just service management. I'm able to use these features for my HR. I'm able to use this for my finance. I'm able to use this for my administrative, booking meeting rooms, booking conference IDs, etc. Each of these I'm able to go ahead and do it. And on the fly, I want some of the applications to be developed, some of the things that I want to go ahead and support. Like say during the COVID situation, every organization wanted to keep a tab. Hey, is every employee of our vaccinated? Is it something that we can keep a track? Is there a way that I can go ahead and ask them these questions, gather that data, and maintain a tracker on it? When is it that we are likely to go ahead and have them in offices? What is it that we need to do? So we were able to create some custom applications on the fly, also do performance analytics onto it, and we're able to go ahead and get more and more features out of it. Now, one such tool where we also see that who comes out with an upgrade or who comes out with a newer version twice in a year. I've not seen in my 20 years experience any such tools which does an upgrade twice in a year. Well, and every time when we talk about a newer version coming in, we talk about coming out with a new features for a specific industries. And this particular tool, this enterprise tool, cut across different industries. If I have to talk about healthcare, telecom, banking, retail, manufacturing, these are just some of the examples. So every 6 months, I have some new features. And if I have to be competitive in the market, this is what complements us as ValueLabs, as ServiceNow as being an enterprise tool. So every 6 months, we are able to go ahead and cater to a different customers, a different technologies, a different industries, because it comes out either with a personalized apps or it comes out with a personalized dashboard that can give them insight for the industry. And we also share our business values, our business model, where ServiceNow says we make the world of work better for people. We as ValueLabs believe in building trust, and this is where we have most of our customers, rather 15 plus customers we have who are associated with us for more than 10 years. So we are like a 24 years old organization, and we have customers who stick to us for more than 10 years, and it's all because of the trust. So we build that high impact relationship with not just our customers, our vendors, our partners, and this is where we really shake hands with each other. Some of the awards that we have won as ValueLabs, and anyone interested in knowing more about our offerings, our features, similarly for ServiceNow, do get in touch with us. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the magic of the feeling part in any CXM journey, I think, cannot be gainsaid. Adnan, firstly, thank you very, very much for your session. And of course, the Chris one there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, you are at the plenary session at #ETCXSummit. Allow us to be right back for the next session.